What's good, guys? It's your girl, Phelan to Devoted. If you don't know, you will. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning to my channel, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys for subscribing and showing me the love. It's very much appreciated. And if you're new to my channel and you've been watching my videos for quite some time, what are we doing? What are we doing? Go ahead and press that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up in advance because you know you're going to be joining the family. I mean, you've been watching for a while. So go ahead and join the fam by pressing. Let's get into this video. What made me want to get this car? The reason why I decided that I wanted to get a car in the first place, even though I don't necessarily need a car because I do live in New York City, it's not really high in demand to have a car. It's more of a luxury to have a car in New York City because technically you could get anywhere in New York by the public transportation. But for me and a lot of other people that think like me that have been living in New York for quite some time, we don't want to be around people all the time. We want to just get up and go. We don't want to be having to deal with the daily commute to work, getting stuck in the train, and just dealing with all that. Because when I was taking public transportation, I was spending more money on Uber rides, trying to making on time, still end up being late. And then when I did take public transportation, it was like, I'm still going to be late anyway. I leave my house on time, trying to get to work, and I still did not make it on time. So I was getting a little tired of that. And on top of that, I do have 3 kids that has 3 different lives because, bruh, they all go to 3 different schools. I know it's a lot, but you got to remember, my son is about to graduate elementary school to go to junior high school, and my daughter just started, Mackenzie, she just started charter school. And I felt like charter school was more of a go for her because she knows too much. And then, you know, I have my youngest one, you know, she's autistic and she needs special education in order to, you know, succeed in whatever it is that she chooses to do in life. So your girl gotta go through all of that. So I had to make sure that I get a vehicle and make sure I got a vehicle that was suitable for me and suitable for my kids, because this is why I was doing it, for them and also for me. I felt like it was about that time. I'm 33 years old. I know I look young. I know I look 18. Don't tell me. Don't tell me in the comments, but I already know. But anyway, I'm 33 years old and I still didn't have my license. And I felt like, what am I doing? What am I working towards? I have kids. Why do I not have my license? Why do I not have a car? So it was becoming a burden that I had to rely on public transportation, which was unreliable most of the time. So I was like, you know what? Since my license is going to expire anyway, why not just go ahead and get my license? You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to go out and get my license. So in order for me to get my license, because it is during the pandemic, a lot of things was put into hold. And me, since the pandemic, your girl was not being caught on public transportation. Not to knock off anybody that did have to take public transportation. It's just for me personally, I was not with it. I was not catching COVID, but I ended up catching COVID anyway. That's a whole nother story and a whole nother video. Go check it out. But I didn't want to deal with that anymore. So I did not want to be around people, everybody getting sick and all that stuff. So I was literally spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds on Ubers. And it's like, if I'm going to spend money on Uber rides, why not just get a car? So when I did start saving, I started saving when I was working, and when I was working as a home attendant, I did end up accumulating a lot of money. So I ended up saving a lot of money, and I decided, like, you know what? I'm going to get help one way or the other. So I enrolled into a driving school. Total disclosure. If you're going to enroll in a driving school, please make sure you read the reviews on the driving school, because the instructor I had, she was horrible, okay? She was horrible. I literally had to watch a whole lot of YouTube videos and a whole lot of people around me driving to get the hang of it. And I don't know about you guys. Did you ever go through a driving school? If you did go through a driving school, how was your experience? Leave that in the comments down below. I really want to know. Because me, I would never let anyone know that I have enough money to pay for enough classes to get what I have to get. I literally should have listened to myself and just stuck with what I felt was right, instead of allowing someone to determine that for me. So that was that on the driving school. But anyway, once I got the hang of driving and I felt comfortable enough to take the road test, I did tell her that I wanted her to schedule me for the road test. Now, once she scheduled me for the road test, you have to have your 5 hours. And you also have to have your driver instructor with you. And if you're going to use a car for the driver instructor, then you should be good with all the inspections, because they already had that done before. So we get to the road test, and the girl that went before me and stuff, she failed. Like 2 minutes into her road test, she failed. And me, I was getting nervous and anxious, like, damn, if she failed, I'm definitely going to fail, because my instructor was whack.
Oh, it's quite all right. You can cheat.
No, I'm cheating.
That way, SpongeBob.
I'm cheating.
Cheat that way. That way.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
It's okay to cheat that way.
Once I got in that car, I was like, girl, just breathe. You got this. You've been watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos on repeat. You got this. You have some experience. You done took 20 lessons. Like, you got this, girl. You got this. And I got a big habit of second guessing myself, for real. So once I got in the car, you know, put the seatbelt in, check your mirrors, you know, adjust your seats, okay, and put your signal on, you know. And then once we got on the road, got 5 points off my road test because of the parking. Now, my driving instructor never taught me parking, okay? She taught me like the little 1, 2, and that was that. She didn't take the time out to teach me how to park, if that makes sense. But neither here or there, I end up passing and getting my license. Okay? Once I got my license, I was like, yo, I have the money. Okay, I got the money to get me a car. So I started looking on Car Guru. I started looking on Carfax. I even went to like Facebook Marketplace, but then a lot of people was telling me don't do that, because sometimes they could scam you, or sometimes it'll be people trying to sell the car, and next thing you know, you go there, you get robbed and shit. So I was not with it. So I just stayed on Car Guru, Carfax, and you know, go to different dealerships to see what car really I feel like would suit me. And it's my first car, so you know, I'm not gonna just settle for just anything. I got a pre-owned car, and it's relatively new anyway, because it's a 2017 okay, Chevy Cruze, okay? As you can see in the last video, if you did not see that video, stop right now and go check that video out, because your girl did that. But yeah, like I said, Once I knew what type of car I wanted, it was no stopping me. I was going to look at different types of cars. I was watching YouTube videos on how it drive, how does it have child safety locks, like what's the engine looking like, what's the battery life supposed to be, how the tires are supposed to sit, and all that stuff, because you wasn't going to catch me at no dealership and you trying to get me with the prices and some cheap ass car and it breaks down on me in 6 months. No, baby, we was not doing that. I went to go test drive the car. I wasn't even expecting to buy the car because I felt like that was going to be like an all day process. And I got there at 12 o'clock. I didn't even end up leaving till like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. type shit. So I was like, okay, I might not get this car today. But then once we started talking numbers and how much I wanted to spend and how much would be decent enough as a monthly payment, and you got to be careful, guys. They will try to get you with the interest rate. So be careful. And y'all not about to freaking swindle me, okay? So once we got all of that out the way and I ended up getting my keys, you can't tell me nothing, okay? Once I got my license, I ended up getting the car, and I was so happy because getting that car, I thought I was not going to get a car. I really thought I was not going to get a car because that was not even the first car I was supposed to get. Yeah, that was not the first car. I was supposed to get a 2009 Chevy Traverse. And I have a clip to me getting that car when I thought I was getting that car. Check it out.
I do the drill.
It's playing now. This is my sister's car. Take your mask off. I'm done. I am done. It is beautiful. How you feel? How you feel? How you feel?
Bitch got a car fully paid for. Boo. Period.
Nice. See how it looks in there. Nice.
Hold on.
Yeah, get that.
Look at the back seat, y'all. I got 2 seats. I got 2 rows. Shit is lit. Look at the inside. Goddamn. Bitch got a mirror. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at me in my car. Look at all of that. Oh my God, I did it, y'all. I could see my blind spots and everything in here. Oh my. Let's get into that, okay? Let's talk about it. My best friend, boyfriend, was supposed to be helping me get this car. So eager to get the car. I wasn't thinking like, girl, be patient, be patient. Just do it the right way. Get your license first, then get the car, then do what you gotta do. But me, I'm like, no, I don't want to. I want this car now. After 3 days, end up pulling out the money to go to the guy to get the car. End up going to the guy not even there. So me and my best friend call him in like, what's going on? Where he at? This is business. You gotta be on top of your business. If you're doing business with Faye, you better be on top of your business because I'm always on time and I always make sure I got my payments. So do what you gotta do on your end. I'm here. So he didn't show up and I got very pissed off because I'm very big on time. I'm very big on scheduling. Y'all know when it comes to me dealing with my kids, if it's not around my kids, then it's not around me. Period. Okay? So I told him, like, I got things to do. I got kids to go get. And I have to be home by a certain time. And I want this car. Okay? So he's like, oh, give me 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes. I'll be there. 20, 40, 60 minutes went by. I'm standing outside in the blistering heat, boo. And I'm like black, okay? Collecting burnt on me, okay? So what the fuck? Where you at? So he dead called me like, oh, I'm coming, I'll drop you home. I don't need a ride home, boo. I need you to get here so I could pay you, so I could get the keys to the car. Okay? So long story short, he lost my business real quick. Because once you start acting like that, you're telling me you're not reliable. You're showing me you're not reliable. You're showing me that you literally do not care about the business that's in front of you. Okay? Because once you make a time to meet with me, I expect you to be there. And if you're not there, then business is done. End of story. There's no need to call my phone. There's no need to text me. Nothing like that. So that was that. I was really pissed off. I was so mad. Me and my best friend called her man like, you know what? Fuck this nigga. He's not getting no more business, whatever. And it was a big thing. So I was just like, trust my gut. Go somewhere else, okay? So that was that. Okay. I really thought I was getting that car. I looked it crazy. I thought I was getting it. But clearly no. I didn't get it. But that's okay, because bitch got a nice newer car. 2017 Chevy Cruise. Okay? Blue Blaze is sitting cute. And I'm grateful. So, whatever your little mechanic name was that thought he was losing something, thought I was losing something, bye. Okay? So, just the reason why I'm telling you this, when you're looking for a car, make sure you do your homework on the car that you want. Make sure it all pans out. And if it's literally in your gut, if your gut is literally telling you, don't get it, 9 out of 10, don't get it. Because something is probably wrong. So, yeah, guys, that is my story of how I came about Blue Blaze. That was the reason why, overall, for my kids, for my family to get around, so that I could do more things with them and just enjoy life more without having to rely on public transportation and all that crowdiness on the trains. I can't do it. And spending too much money on Uber is not for me anymore. So I'd rather spend money on gas and tolls than worry about all that extra stuff, okay? So if I'm in New York City and I have 3 kids and I could literally get a car, and whether that's buying, financing, or leasing, you're still getting a car. So if somebody tell you something like, oh, you don't own it yet, bitch, so what? Okay? So what? At least I'm on wheels, okay? Period. But yes, I am financing my car, if anybody nosy was wondering. I am financing my car, but I put most of the money down already, only because I do want to boost up my credit. So if you do want to finance a car, you could put as much money down, but you do got to remember, the more money you put down, the less you got to pay off. Okay? So I literally put down a good significant amount of money down, so that way I could just have a little bit more money in my pocket, and at the same time build my credit, doing my payments, paying on time, and just keeping up with my stuff, okay? Because when you buy a car, and nobody told me this neither, when you buy a car, you literally have to lower your credit, seeking insurance, and bargaining with the bank, and all that crap. It lowers your credit significantly. Okay? But thank God my credit's still good, because I mean, sure, when I bought my car, my credit was going to be on point. It's really, really good. I worked so hard to get my credit up, and buying my car was worth it, going down 11 points, because now I'm able to drive, experience life. No lie, no cap, nothing. Ever since I got this car, I'm in all smiles. So guys, if you're thinking about getting a car, just make sure your finances are good, your credit is right, and you know the car that you want. Don't let nobody take you out of what you was looking for, okay? Because they're going to try to get you. They're going to try to get you. And test drive and look under that hood, okay? And just make sure you keep it cute and classy at all times. You know, put a little makeup on so you could... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video, this little sit down chit chat with me. If you do, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a nice little friendly comment down below. And make sure you turn on those post notifications. And subscribe to your girl. Join the family. Stay devoted to yourself and to your life. See you in the next video. Laters.